following podcast is recorded and produced by the Podcast Precinct in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com. The Podcast Precinct. Consistency, creativity, culture.
Your discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Crafting and Drafting. I am Brian Finch. With me, as always, my good friends, down one, but the other ones are here, and that helps me because the seasonal depression is kicking in. Oh, it's cold. What is it? Cold. It's cold every day. What is this? Miami Beach? Not hardly. With me to my right, whoop, whoop, Eric Yon.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
We got Nate Gingrich
Hello.
rocking his electric cowboy hat and rocking the dad hat in all its glory, Matt Johnson.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorite reels or whatever originally was. It probably wasn't a reel when it first came out. It's probably
Anything that's on Reels was on TikTok first
Yeah, pretty much.
by like 3 weeks.
I'm so old, I remember Vines. No Alex this week. Conflicting schedule with something. I don't know what it is. I meant to check so I could reference it, but I don't know. He's going to do something tonight. So it's us four. Nate brought the topic, and we'll get to that in a minute. But let's take care of what we normally take care of first here. Eric stopped at a gas station, and Eric purchased some beer from the gas station.
Fancy gas station beer.
Mm-hmm. And it is Big Ditch's peanut butter cookie stout.
Oh, I'm hard.
I've never had it.
Oh.
I said to Eric, I think peanut butter beers are the most hit and miss of all style of beers. Where there's some that I absolutely hated, and there's some that are like pretty damn good. So we'll find out in a minute what we're having tonight. Nate, you got the old trusty Miller Lite.
Sure do.
Ooh, tall boy.
And also
Let's go.
on standby, I got some bourbon.
Ooh.
I just picked up some. Yesterday, I ended up grabbing a Russell's 10-year. That's one of the ones I think I had you sample.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Very
good
nice.
stuff. But I saw that horse soldier, and I was like, "Ooh, I think that's the one that Nate's got."
Yeah, it's okay. There's better. I picked it because the label is fun.
I see. Well, I feel like I should go the extra mile here,
Very nice label.
and I'm gonna turn off the old audio filter so that we can actually, yeah. Well, this is normally Alex's thing, so let's give it a shot here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was
Oh, that was
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Mm. Ooh, and the sip. Forgot to cheers.
I did forget the cheers.
Oh,
Bad luck.
no. Good luck now. Cheers. Ooh, that's more like coconut coffee. The peanut butter comes at the end.
I agree. Cookie forward.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is cookie.
Yeah.
He's fucking smart. He's got taste buds.
I'm also sipping on a little Ruddles Mill Kentucky Rye whiskey. It was a birthday gift from this guy over here. No, not birthday gift. He just randomly gave that to me. Yeah. We had people over at the house, and you just showed
Yeah.
up and handed it to me.
Well, I don't know, man. You gotta bring something.
Yeah, you're one of those
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
I'm not like that. I'm a bastard.
Nah.
Matt doesn't normally bring anything. You drinking Diet Dr. Pepper or
No, actually, it's really interesting. Today I'm drinking this fine bottle of Wegmans Spring Water. It's got 16.9 fluid ounces of water, and I looked it up because it doesn't say it right on the bottle. All right, I looked up some minerals and stuff because I want to sound hip and cool. It has 420 milligrams of magnesium,
Ooh.
4.700 milligrams of potassium, 2.300 milligrams of uh, sodium, and 2.300 milligrams of chloride. Also, you're never gonna believe this, guys.
there's
It
water?
has ozone in it.
Oh,
Okay, it's the ozone. So the ozone layer, it's not going away. Or if they tell you it's going away, they're actually putting it in Wegman spring water. So it's just yeah, it's a bunch of BS. They're just putting it in Wegman spring water. That's where it all is. So
I never knew.
neither
He,
did I.
he made his Wegman spring water sound fancier than my Miller Lite.
So if I
It probably is.
if I took some of the spring water, I think if we like poured it over ourselves, it would act as like our own personal ozone, so we didn't get burned by like the rays of the sun. What do you think?
We'll have to give it a shot.
Try it out. go
That
go.
will actually
later.
probably make you burn more.
Yeah, probably.
I love this website. It says it's the AI overview when you type in Wegman spring water ingredients. It says other characteristics. Wegman spring water is available at Wegmans.
Oh, that's weird.
Wow.
Shocking.
Would have thought.
It's thirst quenching. Is perfect for at home or on the go. It's rigorously monitored and it's sourced from protected springs. But I really like the fact that they're like, oh, Wegmans spring water is available at Wegmans. No shit. Wegmans spring water is only available at Tops. Yeah.
What would we ever do without AI? What would Eric ever do without AI?
Probably crumble.
I've been sending AI pictures all day to various group chats. So
Dude, I saved every single one of those.
Oh man, good stuff. All right, well, we are ready to draft now. So let's kick it over to our friend Nate to let everyone know what we're drafting today.
I am pretty excited about this one. We are going to be drafting a football team made out of superheroes. So the way we decided to do it is we're gonna pick for however many rounds we end up doing, whether it be 5 or 6. We're gonna pick whatever position that we want to for that round, and then we're gonna assume that the rest of the team is just made up of average NFL players, and we have our 5 or 6 picks to put our team over the top to be the champion.
Like it.
I like it. Let's do it.
I'm actually more interested to see what NFL players we throw in, and when people decide to pull that trigger.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't thinking that we were going to be drafting NFL players.
I wouldn't be able
Well,
to do that.
even after the fact, I think we should list a few. Like if you don't walk away
Sure.
with a quarterback as a superhero, you know,
Yeah,
you might
Yeah.
well throw the MVP in there.
yeah, we can do that.
All right,
Yeah, last round can be an NFL player.
there we go.
All right.
Well, let's go to our sponsor, random.org. And I already have our names typed in. But you know how we do this? We randomize once, we randomize twice. And for the third and final time, I have the first pick.
that didn't change.
It didn't from the second to the third. It says I randomized the list 3 times. It says it right there.
It's fucking rigged.
I'll even highlight it. Matt is third. Eric,
Okay.
you will have the snake.
I'm a snag.
Nothing fancy this week. No graphics. No wheel. No sound effects. That might be next episode. Eric's very excited to do his sound effects for
Yeah,
us.
if you guys have any like requests of like the different sound effects on my sound effects board, hit me up. I'll make
Gotta
it
have the Price is Right losing sound.
happen. Okay. All right. All right.
I want that boing that people use for boner noises.
Okay. All right.
All right, then I'll kick things off here with the first pick. I will go at quarterback. This might sound a little weird, but I got good sound reasoning behind this. I'm going with Professor Xavier. So this is my thought process with this, all right? Is he stuck in a wheelchair? Yes. Is that going to be a problem on muddy days? Absolutely. All right. Snow games, not ideal. I get it.
Well, doesn't he have a wheelchair that hovers though?
Depends on what year we're talking about, right?
Okay.
But I like the idea that he can like confuse the defenders, and then it doesn't matter how good his wide receivers are. They're going to be wide open because the cornerback's going to be like picking his nose, standing in place, and then like they're going to go try and tackle someone, but he's going to make them see something that's not there. I just think his manipulation of reality inside the defenders' heads will give us a huge advantage.
So there's
Fair.
your quarterback.
I see where you're going with that.
Now, he's probably not great at throwing the ball, but if he only has to throw it like 5 yards down the field,
He can control shit with his mind.
yeah,
He's not telekinetic though, right? He's just telepathic.
telepathic, the
He would-
most powerful telepath.
He would figure it out.
You know what though? He could, as a plus, he could, like mid route, somebody's running a route and be like, "All right, cut left" or something like that. Like he could adjust the routes on the fly.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you would not want to play football against him. He would just put you in a coma on the ground, just laughing as he freaking rolls on by.
Yeah, he could like make you pee your pants.
Loser.
Okay. So that's my pick. Yeah. I like this, Nate, already. This is one pick in, and this is so much fun.
Yeah.
Nate's turn now.
All right. I'm gonna go with a defensive position with my first pick. And I'm gonna throw this guy at I don't know, I guess just linebacker. And I'm going with Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange has numerous abilities that will be beneficial on a football field. One of which is creating shields and barriers. Well, there's my whole defense right there. He just boom puts up a big shield. You're not going anywhere. But the most important ability that I want him for is his time manipulation ability. Can slow time, stop time, slow time just enough. Boom, Professor X is on his ass. Well, on the ground, not in the wheelchair.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
or he makes him stand up.
So, I was also thinking like, yeah. So he's got the time stone, but then like also like all those portals, like he can be anywhere in any given time.
Yeah.
So,
But
like,
he
skate-
doesn't need the stone to be able to manipulate
Oh, he's
time.
got the ring, so he just needs that ring, and then he can just like cut through.
Oh, for the portals, yeah. But I guess I was trying to keep Infinity Stones out just because they're too overpowered. But he has the ability to manipulate time even without the stone. At least in the comics. I don't know
Yeah.
if they ever do that in the movies.
I don't know. Good choice, Matt.
Well, I'm not surprised that this opportunity fell here. But I'm going to take the quarterback position. But I'm going to take a guy who just can't miss. I'm going to take Hawkeye as my QB because, his completion percentage is going to be awesome. It's going to be terrific. He just does not miss, no matter where you put him on the field. Right? He plays golf, shot 8 or whatever, played 18, shot 18. That's the whatever he said.
Yeah.
In Avengers or Captain America: Civil War. So
And also, the Avengers are undefeated when he's on the team.
that's true. That is true. When he's not there, they stink. So, yeah, I want Hawkeye QB1. I think he's probably the best choice for the position just because he's athletically gifted and he's efficient.
Very fun choice.
That was definitely one that was on my board. It was one that I was considering for that position.
I'm glad I took it then.
Yeah. All right. Well, I already wrote mine in because I get it. I'm going running back, and I'm gonna obviously go with the most obvious choice, and that's gonna be the Flash, Mr. Barry Allen. Fastest man alive. He'd be unstoppable. Weaving through the defenders, breaking through the tackles at super speed. His ability to adjust would be completely unmatched. So
Sounds like you read that off of AI.
Can you read it like AI?
Disqualified.
disqualified.
Can you read it maybe like AI, like Stephen Hawking would read it?
Yeah. Life is pain. Oh my god.
Now, you have back-to-back picks here.
Oh, I do?
You do.
That's how the snake works. I'm gonna go with probably my. Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no. Radio silence. Dead air.
My bad.
Uh-oh, AI broke down.
Well, I have it in my notes, and I think I honestly just deleted it.
Oh no. Gonna have to go old school and use your noggin.
How'd you
Yeah. I don't even know. It's not. It's no longer there. Oh wait. No, it's gone.
What?
I'm so sad.
See, this is where you need the Price is Right losing sound effect.
No, I'm gonna go.
Bum, 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 wow.
So we're gonna go defense.
Gonna go defense.
Yep. And we're gonna go. I had him as Mr. Bruce Banner, and he was defensive tackle. He's the Hulk. You're not doing anything to him. He's unstoppable. And I can't wait to see that movie.
What movie?
The new Captain America.
But Bruce Banner's not.
I know that, but we've all seen the trailers.
We've all seen the trailers. I like that technology just failed you, and you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna prove that you're gonna prove to Nate you don't need AI right now.
I know he doesn't need it.
I have my list.
Oh, then what did you lose?
No, I mean I had it. I have no idea what happened to it.
Balls. All right, Matt, your second pick.
Oh, I'm an idiot. It's right there.
All right. So if I'm going to have a really efficient quarterback, why not a nice vertical threat? And I'm going to go. I'm going to go wide receiver. I'm going to go Mr. Fantastic because he can stretch,
Ooh.
put the ball wherever you want, and he's going to catch it. So, and he can catch it multiple ways. He can wrap that thing up. He's not going to be fumbling the ball. All right. He just wraps his foreskin or whatever the hell around the thing, and we're good to go. It's a lock.
That's not one that even crossed my mind. That's a really good one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Why is it that every time I think of that man, I think of him being able to stretch his dong really, really far? It's weird. It's a weird thought to have.
I loved it in the 2005 movie when he first got his powers going. He can get a really close shave. That's one thing he did. He pulled his face, like stretched his face out, and he was shaved with the razor.
Did you guys see the teaser trailer for the new one?
Sure did. I'm
It's-
excited.
Yeah, I'm curious what they're doing with that.
Yeah, because it's obviously in a different. It's a different universe. I believe that's the thing. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it plays out. But I grew up. I loved the Fantastic Four as a kid. It was the first comic book run that I ever read. Had a game for the PS1 where me, my dad, brother, and uncle played it. It was like a 3-dimensional side scroll and beat 'em up. It was pretty cool. So I love Fantastic Four. The cartoon was great too. The early '90s one and that one from back in like the was it '60s, '70s, that OG. They used to play that on Boomerang all the time.
Yep, I remember that.
What do you mean it's in a different universe?
It's
'Cause
they're doing the whole
that-
stupid multiverse thing, and it's supposed to take place in the '60s. So I don't know if they're either going back in time in the current, like Marvel, like what everything else is going on.
But that wouldn't really make sense though, because then you would think that people would know about it.
They'd be around or something. So
Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of with you thinking that it's going to be a different universe. One of the multiverses.
Which I hate. I think the multiverse stuff has been very bad and confusing. But if they can make it work with the Fantastic Four, then it'll make up for all the confusion.
Yeah.
Word.
I'm not excited.
I'm gonna see that movie.
Yeah. You see
That'll be
all-
a drive-in. They'll probably do drive-in for that.
I see no movies. I want to see that 17. What's his it's a dude's name in 17. And the
Josh Allen.
whole point of the movie is he keeps getting reborn, regenerated, and then
Yeah.
they kill him off again, and then
Yeah.
they just keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, I love South Park.
South Park did it. South Park did it. All right, Nate.
All right, so two of you guys already got your quarterback, and my top two quarterback selections are still they're waiting for me, so I'm going to wait on that for a minute. And I am going to go with a wide receiver.
Ooh.
And I am going to go with Mr. Peter Parker, Spider-Man, as my
Hey.
wide receiver. He's
Very
got the Spidey sense, so that as soon as somebody's coming, he's gonna know, and he's gonna be able to do one of the silly flips and get out of the way. He'll be able to, he's super agile, and he's not gonna drop the ball.
Nope. If the ball was out of reach, you just like
Exactly.
mine.
Now, would his Spidey sense actually detect when the ball's coming to him? It's not really a threat.
I mean, if he was focused in on the game, 100%.
I just want to know if it would work.
Yes. That would be insane to have Spider-Man. That was my number one pick.
Fun. Which
Good choice.
which Peter Parker are you choosing of the three that have appeared in the movies?
Emo Tobey Maguire.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh,
He was my favorite.
really?
He was a very good Spider-Man. I thought like as far as the way he looked, spot on to like how I think Peter Parker should look.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that he would have more credit as being the best of the three if the writers were better.
100%.
But that's not his fault. He
If-
did a great job with what he was given.
Yeah, if he had Sam Raimi being the guy behind it,
Hmm.
like the Tobey Maguire ones.
Yeah, I thought Garfield had the best humor, like as the Spider-Man humor. I thought he nailed that really good.
Yeah, he was a smart ass.
Yeah.
And
That's why I thought the newest ones with Tom Holland had better.
Holland does a very good job. I feel like he's the best of both worlds. Like he's the best of Toby and he's the best of Andrew. But like I feel like I guess I kind of
I think for him it's the same thing as Andrew Garfield. He does a great job with the role, but they changed the Spider-Man story, I feel like, so much for Tom Holland's Spider-Man that it feels a little off.
Mhm.
Well, I like the movies.
Yeah.
I like them a lot, especially the last one with all three of them.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite MCU movie right now.
I thought the weirdest one with Jake Gyllenhaal was. I thought that was the weirdest one out of all of them. It was just too weird.
With Mysterio. Yeah,
I
well,
love that because I hated the Mysterio character. Like, if I was watching the old animated series and it was a Mysterio episode, I was like, I'm gonna go play with myself. I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch this. But I was very invested with the portrayal. It was weird though. I understand that.
I mean, it's not like you're going to take a lot of time. You could come back to the movie.
I mean, he might be a marathon man.
It might be.
No.
All right. Guess we should get back on track here. My fault. I did.
laser focused.
Yes.
I'll go running back, and I think I want to go. I will go with the Silver Surfer.
Hmm.
My favorites.
Because he's not just fast, he's also pretty strong too. You know what I mean? He's not super, like, there's obviously some obvious answers of guys that are super fast, like Flash. But I don't know. I think Silver Surfer would be fun here.
Yeah, dude, Silver Surfer can travel at the speed of light,
Yeah,
and I think beyond the speed of light, right?
maybe.
In the
I'm
lore.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know a lot about Silver Surfer.
I mean, he's kind of like a slave, right? To
To Galactus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Galactus.
He's like a forward scout. That's how he uses them
Mhm.
sometimes. And
Yeah, he's supposed to get planets ready for Galactus to come and have a meal.
yeah. He's like was a harbinger of doom.
Yeah. There's a very cool comic, small comic bit. I think it was late 90s or where Carnage actually takes over the Silver Surfer for a brief period of time. It's called the Cosmic Carnage. Really, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff.
Is he also
Didn't-
a serial killer?
Didn't Ghost
yeah.
Rider also take it over at one point?
I'm pretty sure that Ghost Rider was a Silver Surfer as well.
And I think that he was he like in his time as being the surfer, I think he was like one of the most powerful beings like in the MCU.
Yeah,
Like,
Cosmic
combining-
Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's what they called him.
That's really cool.
That's a movie they could redo.
Yeah.
That neither one of those were very.
Did you guys watch the Agents of Shield?
I
No.
couldn't get into it. I
No.
tried. I couldn't
Watch
get
the
into it.
episodes.
There was the one season they had Ghost Rider, but it was not motorcycle Ghost Rider. It was the Hispanic.
Oh, yeah, Robbie Reyes.
Yeah, and that dude was awesome.
He looked cool. Yeah, I did see the like clips and stuff. He looked cool.
Yeah, he did awesome with that role.
Oh, so that Cosmic Ghost Rider, that was actually Frank Castle, who's the Punisher. They just like to have people switch up things. So it was Frank Castle being Ghost Rider, being Silver Surfer. If you could follow that along with that.
That's pretty funny.
It's pretty ultimate.
No, for my back-to-back pick here, I'm gonna go wide receiver, and I'm gonna go with a guy that can be anywhere on the field in the blink of an eye, and he just has to be able to see it, and that's easy enough to do on a football field. So I'm gonna go Nightcrawler.
Hey, that's a great choice.
He was going to be my wide receiver too.
I mean, what a fun idea, right?
Yeah.
Just poof, poof.
Hi, Philly.
He can wait till the last second to be able to go catch a ball. You know, it's like literally like think of Aaron Rodgers of a Hail Mary. You know, Nightcrawler could wait till the very last millisecond to poof catch it, and also not get tackled then either.
Well, with a Hail Mary, he can teleport into the air, right?
You
So
can't.
he can poof catch it way when it's 20 yards up in the air and then poof into the end zone.
That's a
Yes.
good point.
Nightcrawler. He was always one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's a really cool character.
His lore is pretty cool too. Being a circus performer, right?
Yep. And I think he's Mystique's son. At least that's what it was in the comics. I don't know about in the movies.
I don't know either.
Well,
Well, what?
not too many
It's Matt's choice.
defenses.
It's Matt's choice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it?
Yeah. Right, Nate? No, Nate. Sorry, Nate.
Oh, me.
Yeah, Nate.
Um,
I knew it wasn't
Wrong.
you.
He's wrong twice.
I guess I'll take my quarterback now.
Okay. All right.
And my quarterback I am taking is going to be Captain America. He's very strategic, so he's going to be able to come up with a good game plan. Strong, he's accurate. That's what you want in a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Smarts and physical ability.
There already was a Captain America, right? Quarterback.
Roger Staubach, that was his nickname.
Yep.
He was a military guy as well.
Navy, right?
Yep. I'm pretty sure Navy,
But
yeah.
you said that, and I thought you meant somebody picked it already. I'm like,
Oh, no.
they didn't.
In real life, yeah. Yeah, Captain America's cool with the fact that like your quarterback's supposed to be the leader, and like who's a better leader than Captain America?
Yeah, that was my main reasoning for wanting him, because I didn't really have any intention on picking like a coach or anything like that. So he's player coach.
Player coach. I'm looking at your list to make sure that you have your list right. You do.
I'm
Matt.
trying.
You, buddy.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to go running back here. This man cannot be stopped. As soon as he gets some, what do they call it? Momentum going, he legit cannot be slowed down. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Yeah, the juggernaut. Yeah, he's going to be my running back, and you cannot stop him. So I don't care who you put out there. He's running over you. So juggernaut.
If someone can get his magic helmet off,
Helmet.
I'll mess with him.
Well, Doctor Strange can stop time, and then somebody can just come take his helmet off.
You
Yeah,
think
shit.
Doctor Strange would get strange and stop time and get real strange? Then snap a photo, start time back up, and be like, "Happy birthday." All right. So, I'm gonna go. Everybody's doing offensive players. Like, there's only been 2 defensive players. Nobody likes the defense. What's that?
I hate defense.
Oh, whoa. You should like it. Our Bills needs a better one. So I'm just gonna follow the trend. I'm gonna go with my QB, and I am gonna go with Mr. Tony Stark. And especially it's kind of like a twofer, right? Because not only are you getting Tony Stark, but you then are also getting Jarvis, which is the AI. My favorite, of course, right, Nate?
You fucking cheater.
Yeah. I mean, if he was on the field, he would be a cheater because he's in a suit. He has the advanced AI that can think faster than anybody else. He's going to have pinpoint accuracy. He's going to be able to throw into the end zone. It's just going to be like a rocket. Done. So for my quarterback, I am picking Tony Stark.
Very good.
And the AI.
I mean, you have another pick here, so.
Oh, all right. We got to start it. We got to start it with sorry. We got to start it with We got to go defense.
You just went. You duped us. Talk all about defense, and you went quarterback. Now you're going defense.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I really like him so much, especially. Okay. So left guard, right? That's defense.
No,
No.
it's offensive line.
Oh, I didn't go down far enough. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I did make a line. Look at, I made a line. All right. Oh, I can't pick him because I already did. Okay, sweet. I can still go. I'm gonna go DT, and he's like just my favorite from X-Men, and you know he would do an extremely good job. And I'm gonna go with Colossus. Okay, so I don't know a ton about Colossus, but in the cartoon, in the X-Men cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, a
So
little bit.
like his accent in that, did he really have that type of accent?
He's Russian.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Russian.
Okay, so that is the original. Okay, all good stuff.
Yeah, the cartoon he was he put a construction like crew out of work because he was just a demolition guy. He just run into buildings and knock them down, and everybody hated him for it
Why did they hate him for that?
because they were all out of a job.
They should have just kind of tried to explain nicely, just work a little bit slower. Don't like do everything so like at 11, right?
Yeah.
When I worked at Nature's Way, I learned right away on how to sandbag. That's for damn sure.
I never do that. I'm balls to the wall every minute of every day.
I bet.
I sit in a computer chair just like this and type stuff every day.
I type.
Yeah.
I type a shit ton.
Oh, gotta rest our hands from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough out there, Nate. Ooh.
Yeah, sit in that heated office.
Oh, air conditioning sometimes too much, and I have to put a sweatshirt on.
You poor guy.
I know it's rough. Rough life.
My heart bleeds for you.
Appreciate it.
The temperature at my work is perfect, but there are all sorts of different people that are just like, it's too hot, it's too cold. I'm just like, I don't know, it's perfectly fine. So better than being outside.
Matt.
All right, so there's a character. He appeared in the third X-Men movie.
Oh.
The shitty one. His name is his actual name is Jamie Madrox, but he's multiple man. I'm gonna go fancy football style and go defense special teams because I got the multiple man and he could just split himself into different people and do some stuff and things. So yeah. He can make it, from what I understand, he can make as many copies of himself as he wants or needs to. So the multiple man.
That's
Man.
that's a very
Or special teams.
smart, that pretty much fills out your team as much as you could possibly need.
Just
That's,
about.
that's
If
a good way
Doctor
to go.
Strange hadn't been taken, I probably would have done the same thing with him because I know in Infinity War he split himself into a bunch of different. He basically did the same thing when he was fighting Thanos.
Yep.
They all threw that whip thing, that magic whip rope, all at him. So basically the same idea as that.
Like it a lot. Kind of forgot about that one. The first one's not great either, but it was the first one, so we all kind of like it.
What,
Like-
the first X-Men movie? It's so for a very brief point of time that was the measuring stick of a good Marvel film or
Yeah.
a good superhero film, like that, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, and then there was just a lot of crap.
Daredevil.
Like Yeah, I liked Daredevil. They never like it was never treated as well, but it's crazy. You'll watch like those X-Men, X2, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, even Blade for some people, and you used to think they were the greatest pieces of film cinema, superhero cinema anywhere, and then you watch it now after years of MCU, great stuff, and it hits different.
I
Yeah.
think Spider-Man 2 still holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that's the best of that trilogy, without a
I
doubt.
I agree.
That's a top 5 superhero movie for me.
Yeah, that's understandably so. That was a great one.
Nate.
So you guys all got your running backs. I'm gonna go with another defensive player. And I don't really care what position he gets put in. This is more of a pick to kind of counter some of the other picks that have been made. Because there's Eric over there with Iron Man and Colossus. There's Finchy over there with Professor X. So I am going to take Magneto on defense.
Mm.
And now everybody on my team has got one of those special helmets. So Professor X is now negated. Tony Stark is a
Dead.
crumpled up tin can. And I don't does he have power over Colossus?
I think, but most likely because I can't stand the Wolverine character anymore after just years of having it shoved down my throat. I thoroughly enjoy that every time I watch Magneto and Wolverine fight, Magneto just fucks Wolverine up every single time. Just literally, there was the one where he just straight up ripped the adamantium out of his body. It was disgusting, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So yeah,
That's when we found out that the claws are part of his mutant abilities, not the experiments.
yes, yeah. The bone claws,
Mhm.
claws.
Damn. Might want to go with a backup quarterback now. Yeah, if Professor Xavier's not getting it done, maybe I just move him to the bench and let him coach for a while. I mean, I need more than one wide receiver. And how about we go with another speed guy and I'll go Quicksilver.
I love me some Quicksilver. So great choice.
Absolutely.
That's Magneto's son in some lore,
Yes.
Yeah.
but not in all of canon, just like on certain canon.
It depends. They change stuff up just to shake it up, but for 98, maybe 99% of Quicksilver's fictional history, him and Scarlet Witch have always been Magneto's children. So
Well, if I had Magneto on the other side messing with me, I might as well have both his kids to try and mess back with him. I will take the Scarlet Witch, and I'll put her on defense, and that's because she can do all sorts of shit. She's kind of in a way, I get annoyed with that character because of how powerful she is. She's like a Superman. Like, all right, does she need to have all that power? Like alter reality and also be able to shoot like plasma at people that can like kill certain mutants like immediately, and I don't
she's ridiculously strong. There's a good House of M storyline where she's the central figure. She has like yeah, Christ, I'm trying to remember it. I read it. It's like it's a pretty good run, but she's so powerful that she changes reality. So like Magneto is replaced like Professor X as like this face of the mutants. He's like a king. And it's all her doing.
Is
It's
that the storyline where she takes away, like she gets rid of mutants?
I think that's the one. Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy power.
I did that last week.
Did you?
Mhm.
So they're still not back now?
You're living in it right now.
But like we don't have any of those mutants like right now? Because I kind of like to beat a mutant.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. What position was Scarlet Witch?
Defense.
Just defense. We're just
Defense.
writing D.
Defense. I only need her to play defense. I don't need anyone else.
Nate.
Yeah. It's Nate's turn.
Oh, it is my turn. Oh God, what do I want to do? I guess I better take a running back. So the first two like clear choices for running back, I felt like were going to be Flash and Quicksilver, just for the speed. But I also like how you went with Silver Surfer and Juggernaut for the strength ability as well. And my thinking for running back was somebody who's going to be kind of small, got a low center of gravity, is a fucking animal. And I'm going with Wolverine.
I totally thought you were going Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, I kind of wish I would have.
You're like, he's small and he's an animal. I'm like, oh my God, Rocket.
When you first brought this up, that is when I thought, because Wolverine's my favorite. And I was like, what position is he best? I'm like, oh, he's tiny like Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Wolverine can hide. That was my favorite part of the Deadpool movie when they show the super tiny Wolverine.
Comic accurate Wolverine. Yeah.
This is going great. We're already 4 rounds in.
We're on the 5th.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That we're 4 rounds in.
Oh,
We're on the 5th.
Always trying to say those complicated sentences.
You're good. You didn't say anything wrong either. Matt.
Oh shoot. Are you sure? Are you sure it's my turn?
It is.
Okay.
Then I have the snag.
Can I draft a superhero team for my offensive line, or does it have to be per position?
I don't.
So that was something that I was thinking but that could potentially wind up having duplicates. You know what I mean?
Don't think it would for this specific unit, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That complicates things. Dead air.
Comic book universes we haven't touched on.
We haven't done any DC except for the Flash.
Yeah.
That was does everybody had yeah, okay. Well, I'll save it to the end for just in case.
Let's see. Damn it. I already got that position. You know what? I'll move him to another position. I'm going to take another wide receiver, even though he played quarterback in the comic books. I'm going to get a DC person in here. I'm going to go Cyborg. His lore was he was I think it was high school or collegiate quarterback before his injuries got him, sent him on his path to becoming one of the most important members of the Teen Titans. So let's go Cyborg. Let's make him a tight. Yeah, let's make him a tight end. Let's make him a tight end. Yeah.
Like an Antonio Gates.
Oh, for sure.
Our first tight end.
Well, I am about to virtue signal. And I cannot believe, and I am ashamed that none of you, at least in this holiest of holy months, did not pick our king, Mr. Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
What position?
Oh, he is going to be my linebacker. I'll tell you this right now. If the Black Panther was in an alleyway and I was there, I'd just be like, well, I'm not gonna fuck with that guy.
Hey, I hope somebody gets this reference. Vontae Mack, no matter what.
I don't know.
Nothing. Y'all never seen Draft Day?
No.
Really?
You know this. I heard that it was bad, and so I avoided it.
So you listen to other people's opinions and didn't have one of your own?
People are normally right. When it comes to movies, people are normally right. When enough people
There's people that said that the all-female Ghostbusters was good. They're not right.
Ghostbusters 2016.
I mean, in comparison to other Ghostbusters, it was bad. But
No, it was just bad.
It was like The Mask 2. It was bad.
I would actually take the Mask 2 over the Ghostbusters.
You are correct. You are correct.
I like the Crystal Skull for the movie that it is.
Crystal Skull's a great movie.
No, you can't even compare that. Crystal Skull is completely acceptable movie. It's completely acceptable movie.
It's really stupid though. There's some really stupid parts in it. The man survives an atomic bomb by jumping into a fucking fridge.
It works.
He would die by his bones smashing into millions of pieces.
Listen, wait, hold on.
He flew.
Then how come back during the Cold War they taught us to hide under our desks?
They would.
And I'm talking like I actually lived through the Cold War, which I did not. I was born after the end of the Cold War.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad.
It's the same reason they tell you to duck your head between your legs in a plane. They want your neck to snap faster.
Duck and cover.
How about all those plane issues, huh? Anyways. Yikes.
Did something crash into the Gulf of America yet?
It will. Eric, you have back-to-back picks. This will be Is this where we're gonna do the NFL players?
Let's keep this rolling.
Okay.
All right.
If you guys want to. I mean, we're 5 in now, right? Or
yeah. We finished the 5th.
But fuck it, we're cruising right along. Laser focused.
Yeah. I'm gonna take back-to-back similar picks because I want my two bros to be together and they'll be happy together. And he's my absolute favorite because he's such a sexy fuck. And that is, of course, the God of Thunder. And it's Thor.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
For what?
For linebacker.
The House of Linebacker?
Yeah. They gotta roll together.
I mean,
It's gotta be Thor the sexy motherfucker, and it's gotta be Black Panther
It's like
because
it's like Clay Matthews.
He can lay down that that pipe.
My next pick was gonna be Thor at tight end.
Yeah, he's got a tight end. That's right.
What is happening?
Thor's happening.
I did not sign up for this. Eric picked Thor because he thinks he's handsome.
Yo, if he was a linebacker, would you want to get hit by Thor as a linebacker? No, you would instantly just puff into dust. He would zap you.
I think he would struggle with every single one of my picks, minus maybe Professor Xavier. No, he's a god. Can Professor Xavier
No.
mess with the mind of a god?
Not Thor. He would be looking at his rock chiseled abs and in his glisten. He would be rocking it hard. At least a half chub.
No, I'm serious. Do we think that he can mess with the mind of a god?
Never.
Are you looking it up, Nate?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure
This has to be a question that somebody asked before.
right.
AI will know.
No, don't ask it. What am I saying? I know Nate won't ask AI.
Google. If you use Google, that's AI.
Matt.
Oh, the first thing for Quora.
All right. I've got to go back to the running back position because I'm starting to run out, I guess, a little bit. I'm going to go to the fullback position specifically, and I'm going to take the Incredible Hulk because for some reason he has not been selected yet.
Hulk?
Yeah.
Eric took him.
He did?
Yeah. His second pick.
Yep.
Also, by the way, this article says there's no reason whatsoever that he could not control Thor.
Okay, I'm going to go Rhino then instead. I'm going to go Rhino.
Ooh. What position?
Fullback. And to be specific, not the cartoon, I want Paul Giamatti in the Rhino mechanical suit.
Ooh.
That's from the Andrew Garfield one.
Yeah.
Was
It's
that
all right.
really bad?
Magneto can take care of him.
Shit.
Can you take Rhino from WWF? You're just gonna gore people. Fullback. Fullback is the guy that blocks for the running back. Bum bum bum. Nate.
I am going to take my tight end here. Since Thor is not available, I'll go with my backup idea, which I think is just a fine idea, and pick Venom.
Tight end. He's gonna catch the ball with his tongue.
Yeah. Or one of his black gooey things that can shoot off of him.
That's true.
Or he can catch the ball with his tongue and use the black gooey things to keep everybody off of him. Gotta love the black goo.
Delicious.
What position? What universe? I'm not a DC guy. All right. I'll go tight end. And I'm gonna take Swamp Thing. For the same reason that you just took Venom. He's gonna use his green gooey things
I can't see.
to catch the ball. I was trying to find a way of putting Constantine on. But I just don't know where I would put him on the field without risking him dying. Yeah, he knows magic, but I don't know how useful it's gonna be in a football game. Don't have a lot of time to cast a spell, and you don't always have the ingredients, you know. So, and the reason that tie into Constantine there is Constantine made his first appearance in Swamp Thing. Did you guys know that?
I do now.
Yeah. So just like Wolverine made his first appearance in Hulk, Constantine made his first appearance in Swamp Thing. 6 rounds in. Do you want to keep going?
I'm good for another round. If everybody else is.
Yeah.
It's on
Sure.
me then. And I do want to coach So I'll take one of the smartest men, or at least what I think is one of the smartest men in comic book lore. I'm gonna go Batman.
Nice. I was wondering if that was gonna ever happen.
He was going to be my second choice for quarterback if Captain America wasn't going to be available.
I think, yeah, him as a coach, that way he can use his detective skills to try and figure out a good way to take advantage of somebody.
Ooh.
Let's, how am I being the cleanest one on this episode? I don't know, but you don't talk into your mic anymore.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's Nate's turn.
It is my turn. I need another wide receiver. So I'm going to pick somebody for wide receiver. But who? Who am I going to pick for wide receiver? That is the question. My gut is telling me to take Falcon as wide receiver because he has chemistry built up with Captain America. He can just fly up into the sky and get the ball wherever he wants to throw it and zoom right down into the end zone. And there we go.
Falcon.
I'm taking Falcon as wide receiver.
What's his name? Sam?
Sam,
Yeah, Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson.
Pat Wilson. Mr. Matthew.
It is. It's big old Johnson's turn.
Giggity.
I need a kicker, and I'm gonna go Shang-Chi or
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, however you pronounce it. He's a very skilled kicker. He's a martial artist person, and I feel like if I'm gonna have somebody who I can depend on for distance, for accuracy, for that clutch gene, I'm gonna go Shang-Chi for
Yeah.
kicker.
He can go train with Young Hoku.
Matt,
They probably know each other.
it's amazing.
Mm.
So
You seen Shang-Chi? Probably have, right?
possibly.
Maybe.
I like that movie. I think that's one of the better of the more recent movies.
Yeah.
It's a ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, I have.
Highly underrated, I think.
No, dude, the martial arts in that is superb. Did you have any plans, Matt, to go see Love Hurts? It's like a martial arts movie.
I did see the commercial for it. It's probably got to be one of those ones where you watch when it comes to streaming service.
Fair enough.
Or I will watch, but I did see it. It does look funny.
My
It
friend,
look fun. Yeah.
my friend Stephanie went and saw it. She said it's definitely worth a watch.
Okay. Yeah, it's I'm very selective about what I will go and pay to watch. Nowadays, I think the movie theater experience is horrible. I think people are horrible in movie theaters. So if it's got to be something that's like it feels right watching in a movie theater. So, but that one will probably be most definitely be a at home stream service one.
Don't blame me there.
Yes.
When you're trying to watch a Captain America film and a guy's phone keeps ringing, and instead of turning it off, he decides to answer his phone. Hey, I'm in the movie theater. What do you want?
Oh my god.
And the last third of the movie, we're done. Where the movie theaters are cooked. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try to go when I think there's not going to be anybody else there.
Sunday mornings. So when I go, nobody's there.
That's probably when I'm going to go see Captain America.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Yeah. Well, let's try to figure that out.
All right. But it's your
Oh.
pick.
Captain America.
Fuck yeah.
My pick, and Matt, you totally beat me to the punch because my next pick was going to be a kicker. There's recently been some attention to this female character in a different type of video game, and people's like jaws were hitting the ground. And I'm going to go with Squirrel Girl
Oh yeah.
because of her insanely strong legs for a kicker, and from you know what Squirrel Girl does.
No clue. I don't like it.
Squirrel Girl was Evie's first favorite superhero.
For real,
Yeah.
that's super cool. I love it.
Yeah, Squirrel Girl she had like a cult following. Like she was just kind of there for a little while, but then she got super popular probably about 5-10 years ago. And there's all sorts of like fan casts for was it Anna Kendrick to play her. She looks like the comic version of it, but yeah.
Did you see the controversial skins in that one video game of Squirrel Girl?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, off air, I will share them with you, and you'll be like, Jesus Christ.
Where does her tail come into play?
I don't know.
I was
Is
being
it-
serious. I know nothing about this. Does she have a
Is it-
tail?
Yeah,
Is
she
it,
does.
is it a real tail or is it like one of those butt plug tails?
Yeah.
Well, I guarantee her fans want it to be one. So pop go the Weezer goes the Weezer go pop.
Do you want one more round?
All right, we're going to 8. 8 is great.
Let's try
It
this.
is great.
Yeah, that's after that I'm out.
Yeah. All right. Snack.
This is where you should pick a football player.
I want to
Let's scratch that idea.
I kind of wanted to do a coach, if that's okay.
Okay.
And yeah. Okay. So this gentleman is sort of kind of like Elon Musk.
Okay.
And it's of course you know him as the world's smartest man, Mr. Terrific. He's terrific.
No.
I don't know who that is.
Who's Mr. Terrific?
The smartest man in the world. Look it up.
What's he from?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
come
read
on.
about him.
This is what AI told him to pick.
No. He's DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You love DC. That's your
Yeah,
favorite, isn't it?
I do. I love DC.
Yeah.
I love DC adjacent. Like Constantine is DC adjacent.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie was fun.
Supposedly they're coming out with another one.
And if you're the smartest man,
You don't have HBO anymore.
I do.
Matt, you have it back?
I can't get it on my phone,
On
but
your
I can do
phone.
all the other devices,
Okay.
iPads, all that stuff. Is it weird? So weird.
There's a fantastic anime-esque movie of Hellblazer / Constantine. You should watch it. Matt, you should too.
It's on HBO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then I got it.
It's awesome. It's so well done.
I'm not watching nothing right now.
It's disgusting in all the right places. Matt, your last pick.
My last pick. I'm going to go for a coach. I'm going to take somebody who's kind of into a bit of a strategy. His superpowers, he's just very smart and he can make all sorts of cool weapons and stuff. Forge from the X-Men. I think he would make a good head coach. Is able to figure things out. strategy and whatnot for making things, making the team go.
Is he from the future of Cable? No. Yes?
I don't believe so. There's some they're connected quite a bit. But in the new X-Men animated X-Men 97, he had a romantic thing with Storm.
Oh.
For a little bit, but he's a pretty cool character. I'm not the one for the future, I believe, is Bishop. Him and Cable kind of butt heads sometimes.
Forge is a mutant of the Cheyenne Nation.
That's cool.
I don't know if I can picture him.
I cannot. This is the first I've heard of him.
Matt's pretty deep in the comic book knowledge.
Yeah, I grew up around it.
Nate, your last pick?
So there was a couple different ways I was thinking about going with this one. I was thinking about taking a specific character just because he's my favorite. I don't know where I would put him. Then I was thinking about taking another character as like a center position, just to help protect Captain America. But it's Captain America. How much protection does he really need, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he should
So
use a condom.
so
Let's read through it.
I am this next character I'm gonna take. I'm pretty much just gonna plug him into any position where I feel like he's not gonna end up being necessary.
Mhm.
You know, he'll report as eligible, whatever. I am going to take Dr. Manhattan
Yeah.
because with him on my team, you guys are fucked.
What position does he get to play? Any position?
Any of them.
Any god tier.
I'm just gonna put offense flex.
Who's this guy?
Dr. Manhattan.
I don't know what he looks
Yo,
like.
He's DC. He's big and blue,
he's
and he can
wild looking.
do anything. Literally. A
Okay.
list of his powers include intangibility, flight, teleportation, immortality, omniscience, precognition, reality warping, omnipresence, power distribution, superhuman strength, time travel, telekinesis, telepathy, time perception, enhanced intellect, invulnerability, and it goes on and on and on.
I mean,
Superhuman hearing.
you watch the Watchmen movies, right?
No.
Damn. They're that Matt, you've seen it?
I have not. I know it's legendary status, but I have not.
Manhattan, he's in fucking Vietnam and he's a giant freaking being. And like, all the Vietnam are shooting at him and he's just making them disappear with his powers. It's sick. It's such a sick scene. Just being that god tier, it's just like, I smite you. You are gone. Oh god, that movie is so good and very sexy too. It's a very sexy, hot movie. A lot of some really good scenes. Watch it, children.
It is a good movie.
That's
It's long. It's very long, but it's a good
that's
movie.
a DC universe.
Yes, that's DC.
Yeah. DC's
So he's
good.
my only non-Marvel.
Who's the writer? Who's the creator of Watchmen?
That guy.
It's a big name. He also did Swamp Thing.
Hope it's not Harvey Weinstein.
Oh God, no! He's a comic book writer. Well, you looked that up. I'm gonna take to put on defense next to Scarlet Witch, Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister has the following abilities: telekinesis, which manipulates objects, living beings, and energy. He can levitate. He can control objects with precision. Ooh, he'd be a good quarterback too. Emit concussive blasts from his hands. Project force fields. deflect energy blasts, and crush opponents with unseen force. Like how that's like the perfect defender, man.
Is he the dude with like the red diamond in his on his forehead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick, dude.
It's such a great name too, Mr. Sinister. So did you find out who created it?
Yeah. There's two creators of the Watchmen.
Yep.
Alan Moore and
Alan Moore.
Dave Gibbons. The Watchmen is a comic book limited series, a British creative team, writer Alan Moore and artist David Gibbons and colorist John Higgins. That's fun. That's a fun group of names. It was published monthly DC Comics in 86 and 87 before being collected in a single volume edition in 1987. God damn. It's really neat.
He's been given Alan Moore was given a lot of really cool opportunities. So he created that. He did his own run of Swamp Thing. He did his own run of yes. It looks like Gandalf. He did his own run of Constantine. I think he did his own run of Superman. He may even done his own run of Batman. Like they just let him run wild, which was awesome. So
that gentleman gives off Unabomber vibes.
He's very fun to listen to.
I live in a shack. I write comics. I make bombs.
I want to say I'm proud of you boys for nobody taking Superman.
I hate Superman.
Yeah.
I do have a Superman figure up there though.
That is such a loud statement. I hate Superman.
Yeah.
That you hate America's hero.
Captain America.
No, I have America's hero, Captain America.
Superman can do so much. It's stupid. Hey, do you know the only reason that kryptonite exists? Do you guys know why kryptonite exists in the Superman universe?
To at least make things a little interesting.
Kinda. So Superman was a radio show back in the day, right before TV, and the guy that did the voice, the most of voices, wanted to take a vacation, and they said no. And he goes, "Well, I'm taking a vacation, and there ain't much you can do about it." So they're like, "Oh crap, what can we do?" And so they needed a reason for Superman not to be around for like a week or something, or 2 weeks. So they created this rock that made him ill. And it's kryptonite.
Don't worry, children. Superman will be back next week.
Yeah, exactly. Same Superman times.
You sounded like Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle?
Yeah, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
What university did Bullwinkle go to? What's the matter you? Well, what a fun topic, Nate. Good choice, dude.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
I think we
Thank
did
you.
a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my team would win, but I sure would love to watch them.
I feel really good about my team.
I will say, I'm the only one that took a girl.
No.
What
I have Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For a second there, I was like, man, the girls really took the shaft here. Pun intended.
And I got Black Panther, so I win automatically because of that.
Good job. Proud of you.
I have Falcon.
You do.
See, even my book is black.
Oh.
Oh, Eric.
See, even my drink, Liquid Death.
It's blue and gold.
No, it's black. I mean, it's close enough to black. Certain parts of this can are. I win.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave before something bad happens.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody who's watching, make sure you comment and let us know who you think wins. Who's got the best team?
Yeah, let's do that.
And then hit that like button and make sure you subscribe.
That's right.
And share.
And that.
Sharing is caring. Share the love you have of podcasts with a friend by telling them about this podcast. I like verbal. That's my favorite way. Or like take out your earbuds and shove them into your friend's ears and say, "Listen, you listen to this now." and then hopefully Eric doesn't say something awful while their ears are connected.
It's all love.
Or
Me, I say
don't do that because that's gross.
headphones then instead of
Yeah.
ear.
That's better.
There we go.
Get a consent form.
If you are done listening to all these episodes of Crafting and Drafting and you're all caught up and you're looking for something fun to do, I say go on over to our other podcast of the network that recently started up a YouTube page. Go to Eat Sleep List on YouTube. What's the exact handle? Do you know it, Matt?
Yeah, it is Eat Sleep List. Eat,
Okay.
sleep, list. Yeah, we have episodes Monday and Friday. Monday is Mirror List Monday, which is more reflective stuff, setting goals, accountability, yada, yada, yada. Friday is Fun List Friday. We're doing a variety of topics. I'm actually coming in at time of recording. Gearing up because Thursday, the 27th, is National Pokemon Day. So on Friday, for that Friday, I'm going to be dropping the Pokemon list on the YouTube channel. So, yeah, so very excited. It's nice, nice little reset for the show because we've been doing the podcast for so long. I kind of get to revisit some lists and yeah, to just be busy with that.
That's awesome. And also check out some other Matt's other fun stuff that he does where he shares NFL players in other uniforms.
I got a lot.
There's a ton of those. We're putting out good
Cool.
content, all related to the network, which is
Yes.
bicbp-radio.com, where you can listen to this show and so many others. And yeah, that's enough. So until next time, y'all know what to do. Enjoy those beers.
Cheers.